Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Friday morning, and we are weekend ready here at Coffee with Craig show. Thank you for joining us this last day of the week. A lot of news going on, a lot of events happening. So to start off with, I think our EuropaProperty.com real estate guide is to the printer, yeah?
Yeah, to the printed, and hopefully you'll meet up with it in MIPIM, I guess.
All right, yeah, hopefully, yes. I imagine we will meet up with it in MIPIM. We got distribution at all the hotels throughout Cannes, as far as of course, throughout the fair, and on our stand. We have a Europa Property stand, as we do every year, being part of the MIPIM, being the international media partner for MIPIM. Come to our stand anytime you want. But on the second day, we have a cocktail party. The second day, 3 o'clock. So that's the 15th at 3 o'clock. And our stand is H75 downstairs in P-1. We hope to see you there. We got some great wines, some great canapes, lots of exciting things happening there. Also, our SEE Awards in Romania taking off and coming up April 6th. And I think the nominations are... We have one more day or 2 more days for the nominations, and they're off to the...
We're closing the nominations up now, but there's a lot to do, a lot of countries to cover, and a lot of nominations to go through. So
right.
Don't miss anyone.
Yeah, we don't want to miss anyone. Get in your nominations this week or early next week for sure, before MIPIM. We'll be sending it off to the jury for the shortlisted vote. So now's the time to get them all in. If you if you haven't taken a sponsorship, or if you still want a corporate table for the event, now is the time to book it. Straight after our SE Awards, and we have in May, we have 3 exciting events. Our CEO Awards in Serbia for Serbia Monthly, CEO Awards nomination launch event, which is May 11th. And then a lot in May going on. May 18th, the week after, our CEE Marketplace-CEE for retail, CE and SEE, a retail marketplace and deal making in Prague. So that's May 18th. If you're looking for some retailers, if you've got some space for them, some opportunities, anywhere in CE, SE region, let us know. We would like to set up a meeting point for you. And of course, any retailers looking to expand, we have, great opportunities. We do all the pre-meetings. We set up everything for you. So you come in, you've already got 5 or 6 meetings set up. Also, right after that, we're up at the Baltics and our first annual Baltic Awards, which is covering, of course, it's in Sopot in northern Poland, right on the beach. In the Tri-City area. And of course, we're covering Scandinavia, the Nordics, the Baltics, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, of course, and then a bit from Denmark and a bit from Germany on the shores there of the Baltic. So a lot going on there. We hope to see you all. We'll take a little break right now, and we'll come right back with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief, for the final highlights of the news for the week. Welcome back to the Coffee with Craig show, and we're here for the final highlights of the week with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief. Winston, good to see you.
All right, Craig.
Any marathons or half marathons planned for the weekend?
No, not for this weekend.
Okay,
no.
All right.
Maybe next weekend I'll find one to do.
Excellent.
So here's some weekend news for you to take away. And we'll start in Poland today in the PRS sector, the private rented sector. And there's a new report come out by Knight Frank and Dentons. And they say that there were 10,300 flats to rent in the PRS market at the end of 2022, which is a 40% increase over the year. And given the country's shortfall of flats, currently estimated at around 800,000 units, the PRS market is expected to grow further, with its potential recognised by private equity investors from Israel, Scandinavia, Asia and the United States. And according to Christophe Sipier, he's the managing partner at head of capital markets at Knight Frank, he says that investors recognise the uninvested potential of the PRS sector, as well as the significant housing deficit in Poland, which has put around 800,000 units. And Denton's follow up with Peter Stanishevsky, partner in the real estate team. He says this year we're expecting great dynamism in the market and an increase in the number of transactions and the emergence of new players willing to invest their capital in this new asset class. So there's something to watch out for in the coming year.
800,000, that's a big jump.
Yeah, there's definitely a big need, and there's some product there to someone to tackle.
Yeah.
Staying in Poland, moving to the logistics sector, and Logicor has developed a new site for Royal Canin. It's the recognised leader in pet health and nutrition, and this development will support their growth across Europe and Japan. And the logistics services at the new warehouse are performed by FM Logistics. And according to Agnieszka Sadowska, she's the supply chain director at Royal Canin. She says this is one of the biggest network transformations in recent years for Royal Canin in Poland. And according to Anna Gawas, she's Senior Business Development Director at FM Logistics, she says, we provide in-house logistics services handling the factory warehouse of finished products and a distribution to the Polish, Czech and Slovak markets. And the newly complete development includes around 26,000 square metres of flexible warehouse area, and the project is managed by Logicor and Arcadis, and the general contractor was Atlas Ward Polska. Moving to Romania, and Scalia is bringing 2 more retail parks to the market there. There's one in Valesu, which is going to be 10,000 square meters, and one in Mosnita, which is 8,500 square meters. And this will be the 5th and 6th developments from Scalia in Poland. And Scalia is a Polish developer and investor, which is bringing retail parks to the Romanian market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a lot of them too. Yeah.
Quite a lot of them, yeah. Mm-hmm. And these 2 facilities, which are scheduled to come online, I think, in May and July this year, both facilities are almost fully leased. And according to Wojciech Jurga, he's the managing partner at Scalia, he says, following the high demand for quality retail space, we are preparing further projects in Romania, which we will soon announce. Yeah, see, the retail park business there seems to be going very well. Mm-hmm. And finally, for today, moving to Slovakia, and in the office investment market, Czech investor Ryko has sold the office building in Bratislava. It's one of its longest held properties, and the building was purchased by Movist Invest, which is a Slovak company, which is primarily focused on the telecommunications sector. And according to Thomas Yandick, he's the chairman of the board of Ryko, he says the sale of the office box building is another visible step in the qualitative renewal of our real estate portfolio and an improvement of our liquidity position for further potential purposes.
All right, so that's all we have for the week, and very exciting news. Let's stay in touch. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we will see you Monday morning. Monday morning at Panettone Cafe, I think we're going to be filming from. So we'll see you there. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we will see you Monday morning. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.